anomalies within the GETH outpost. Alright. Seems pretty straightforward where I need to go. This is gonna be fun, trying to navigate these mountains. Alright. You know what? Let's see if I can actually do it. I think if it has a little bit of green, I can use it to get up there. Okay. Not as bad as I thought. Alright. No, I'm slipping. Okay. Alright. Alright, there's some green over here. Alright, I made it to the top. I don't know how I did it. Somehow I did it. What is this beacon? Ooh, decent amount of money. Okay, I'm not entirely broke. 181 credits. 181,000 credits, I should say. If I had only 181, then yeah, I'd definitely be broke. And, yeah. Sadly, slides back down. Oh my god. I think I can't get out of this hole. Did I imagine seeing red dots right by me? I did not. Okay, they're all at the signal. And I can't get over the hill. Okay. Alright, Mako. That's one thing I'll give Mass Effect Andromeda. Like, as janky as it was pretty solid on the gameplay and like the exploration front when it comes to like using the Mako 2.0. Alright. Ooh. GETH turret, okay. There's a whole bunch of turrets over here, I see. Oh. Jesus. Eesh. I wasn't expecting that that GETH mech to go flying when I ran it over, but made things easier. Mop it up. Alright, let's deactivate this. Now let's turn this off. Get that post. And there we go. Mako being Mako. There we go. See material in the distance.
You lead, I'll follow.
I don't expect anything less TALI. I'll lead you and Rex and all the other squad mates to victory. Because that's just who Commander Shepard / Obama is. Alright, before we get to this outpost, let's do a little save, just in case. Nothing too crazy. Okay. Alright, well that was easy. And of course we get some more ads. Just need to know where the Colossus drops down, and I'm pretty much at the end of all these enemies.
Just one outpost left.
Alright. Another level up, nice. Alright. Send him to the stratosphere. Oh, he just got mowed down. Alright. Let's return to Normandy. Get this last GETH outpost. Ugh. Alright, hopefully this is the last GETH outpost. I forget if I get anything like significant for doing this side mission or just a pat on the back, just like a majority of these side missions. Anomaly, debris, GETH outpost. Well, we know which way we're going. Side missions first. Then we move on to the main objective. This little thing is ancient debris. Alright. Mass Effect seems to say so. This is like a alien T-Rex. Oh yeah, I leveled up. This make me less squishy. Can equip medium armor now. Alright, at this point, Rex is like 90% invincible. If we just max out this combat armor, then yeah, it's a done deal. Alright, let's get her better shotguns actually. Let's see. I don't really get hit by tech and biotics too often to really be worried about, so let's just get to Guardian. Alright. It's always a crash probe or something. It's like outer space. Well, in this case, in the Mass Effect universe, like littered with so many probes that, like, for every planet I guess in the galaxy, there's at least one crash probe. That's crazy. I just realized I was muted. I am Neo from the Matrix because I don't know how I dodged all those shots. But I didn't really say too much. Just like me, the way that I came barreling down that hill like a spider monkey just to get that GETH turret. Too funny. What? Oh. Mako's gonna do what a Mako's gonna do. Oh, Colossus. Okay. Jesus. Goodbye.
I thought one of these outposts would be a major base of operations.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside this star cluster.
The main GETH base. Use the signal to lock onto its location and go take it out.
Alright, I guess that's what we're doing. Ah, there's a new one. Grism. Can I survey anything? Survey says no. Alright. See. I figured it was the little moon. Alright, let's get the main base of operations. Anomaly, debris, and exclamation point. Okay, but that's obviously the main base. Oh, okay. A sorry capsule. It's another matriarch teaching. Writing. Alright. Another crash probe. There I go again, not be able to speak. There we go. Good old crash probe. Alright, let's get this main base of operations decommissioned, so this cluster, right, this little part of the galaxy is like safer. Hopefully that on long term hurts the GETH forces, because well, if they still have their main base up and running, then shoot, they can make more GETH, hit more planets, cause more chaos, and yeah, that's a no-go in this little playthrough for Obama Shepard. So let's go over here. Ah, I see. I missed. Two colossi. Alright, let me chill on the Gatling gun really quick. Okay. Alright. That's one down. Ooh. Can't touch it. Goodbye. Alright. Main base of operations. What was that? Alright, let's save. God. There's like 3 destroyers, okay. Damn. Alright, he slipped on a banana and fell. Let's see. Should be one more. There it is. There it is. Alright, we're done. Now let's explore to see if there's anything useful. I bet you that'd be useful for TALI, yeah. I think I could level it up too, yeah. Advanced shield boost, and let's increase the Spectre training. Better healing. Oh, that's it. Alright, let's head back to the ship. See what TALI's thoughts on the data that we just got. Of course, they're going to give the data to her, but let's just see what she has to say.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those GETH control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
Yeah, of course.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the GETH. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
Wiping them out?
You think you can use this information to destroy your enemy?
Not right away. We will need to study it. It could take years, but it will give us new insight into how the GETH have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saren and his GETH armies are defeated.
Yeah, that's good enough.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Hey, Paragon point too. Matter of fact, let's check in with the crew.
Commander, how are you? Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
Yeah, I can understand that. If you're a family of like cops and you resigned, then your dad would probably be upset.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
That's understandable.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
Right.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
I know Ashley probably mad after we told her off.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant, Chief?
Of course not, sir. Friedern is... What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story.
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
That's right. Consent, no means no.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had... I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, let me handle it, I need to do this alone. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up... When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him... Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, "Space is beautiful. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments."
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. Dad passed on a few years back.
You mean from wherever we go after
Dead on, Skipper. That's not a problem with you, is it?
You know that old saw, "There's never an atheist in a foxhole"? I've been in a lot of...
I've met a few people who are... Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look... I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much...
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to...
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
No. Now that I have my family's armor again, there's nothing left for me.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at.
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from ours. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Other L2 flare up.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
I haven't heard anything about Kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for human. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
I'm sure Kinetics did what they thought was best.
It wasn't best for us. They brought in an ex-military turian named Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
But we don't have the luxury of time. And the Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
Let's do it.
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
These things never make sense. They just happen, and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking for a protector. This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
I should go.